Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Aaron Bucksbaum, and I have the extraordinary privilege of performing Paul's bris. I'm sorry. Marrying Hannah and Paul. Hannah, it is so Debbie to be married on this lawn. What an incredible way to honor her. She loved Paul so much. I know this because if she didn't, she would have told me while we were watching The Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell together. Your mom bought this house for the purpose of bringing family together. She had even mentioned once that she could see this lawn being used for your wedding. This is exactly how she would have envisioned it, making it all the more special. It is said that a chuppah can serve as a portal in time, connecting us to our loved ones that are no longer with us. Debbie's presence is felt now more than ever. She is undoubtedly here with us, and as soon as she finds her keys, she is going to give this wedding her full attention.
When I reflect on our early days, when everything felt so uncertain, I remember how warm and exciting you were to be around, and how certain I felt about you. I remember dancing with you in my living room one random Sunday afternoon, coming home to work, to you having brought me dinner, and then talking so long that I fell asleep in your arms. I remember thinking how I couldn't believe I'd spent so much of my life without you. I felt like I'd lost time and needed to hurry and make it up. Why couldn't I have known you earlier? I remember falling in love with you being easy. You're the type of person who encourages others, that always says yes to a good time. You made me comfortable, relaxed, at home with myself. Through everything you've gone through, you've still shown me how to be a kinder, happier, and friendlier person. Because of you, I'm a better version of myself. I know what it's like to live without knowing you, and I don't like that. I want to spend every minute with you.
Beautiful. Okay. Like Beyonce.
Do your laundry, make your breakfast, fill up your water bottle, cuddle with Lintel at night, and know where all your things are across 5 purses in rotation, all the little things that make up our life. I love you so much that I don't care that we have wildly different understandings of what it means to be organized. Some nights, in the moments just before I fall asleep, I'm startled awake by an overwhelming feeling. A feeling so strong, it won't let me sleep until I'm close to you, but even holding you tight is not enough. A feeling that says, my world isn't complete without you. I promise to share the load during the hard times, because I know when I'm with you, the good times are just around the corner. I can't wait to spend my life with you. I love
you. Paul, I am so profoundly happy to be here with you now. I am so grateful that we found each other. I think a lot about the context in which we met and the years where we built our relationship. On the one hand, these years have been without a doubt the hardest of my life. But because of you, these years have also undoubtedly been my best. It is the bitter that helps you appreciate the sweet. And you, my love, are the sweetness. We met just 3 days before we learned our mom was sick. And amazingly, you were not afraid. You just showed up. And it's the same way that you still show up for me every day since that first day we met. You, clean shaven and well-dressed, sitting at your kitchen table with a perfectly made cocktail. And me, definitely unshowered, and wearing something akin to pajamas, lounging on my couch with a glass of whatever was already open in the fridge. I love sitting next to you in silence while reading on our Kindles. I can simply spend every single simple moment of the day with you and never get bored. You still surprise and delight me. You still sweep me off my feet. You accept me exactly as I am. You love me exactly as I am. You make me feel like the luckiest girl in the world, that I get to be on the receiving end of your thoughtful partnership. I promise my devotion and my care. And I promise to hold both truths with you, to know that no matter what life throws at us, we will always come back to each other in the sweetness that we have built. I can't wait to be married to you. I can't wait to keep keep building a life with you and to see what life has in store for us. I love you.
Don't trip. I can turn around. You look so good. You look so nice. How do you feel?
I feel good. How do you feel?
I feel good.
This looks so nice.
Thanks, I know. It worked out.
Look at your little mic.
I can hear you.
Oh, for video, and this is so pretty. Can you believe how it looks?
I know,
Like,
it's
it's
amazing.
insane. It's insane.
I remember when you were born already. Someone told me if I read this over and over again, it would help my being not emotional. Well, it's not working.
When you're smiling, feel the magic come over you. The sun is shining.
I remember when you were born. You were and always will be our baby girl, the apple of your mother in my eyes, even though you never were a big fan of fruit. There were no words to describe how much your mother adored you and loved you. Her absence and profound influence are forever palpable and present. I love watching you grow up, beloved by your older brother and sister, who played such a vital role in shaping the extraordinary human being you have become. I loved how you always tried to live up to your older siblings and not infrequently would say, "What about Hannah? What about Hannah?" Well, today is all about Hannah. And Paul, too. I remember your mother and I tried to encourage you to join a soccer team, and to show your athletic prowess, you took a picture in a ballerina pose in your soccer outfit.
Paul is one of my oldest and dearest friends. We met 15 years ago during our freshman year at the University of Michigan, where we were randomly assigned as roommates. As a newly out gay 18-year-old, I couldn't have asked for a better roommate. Paul was incredibly kind and sensitive and would even occasionally join me in watching this new TV show called RuPaul's Drag Race. Over the next few months, as I got to know Paul better, I gained even more of an appreciation for what a remarkable person he is. On top of being truly caring and considerate, he loves to have a good time and is a brilliant instigator of joy and spontaneity. I remember us texting a bit as soon as they started dating, and I could tell right away that Paul was crazy about her, mostly because he told me so. Right away, I could see what Paul saw in her. She was kind, inquisitive, feisty, and gorgeous, may I add. Look at the little commotion for the dress.
We should probably start with our childhood, filled with late-night action movies. Some things also worth mentioning about your childhood. You had a wondrous imagination. You could act out entire worlds by yourself in your room. Like 7 characters, but 1 person acting it. Dad is a basketball player, Mom was a tennis player. I played basketball, Sarah crushed volleyballs. And Hannah was starring in plays. Paul, we had a beginning too. My first meaningful memory of you comes from our family trip with a somewhat sick Debbie to Hawaii. It was a great trip. We were all having a blast. That raucous sushi dinner without the kids was probably the highlight. And then there was you, Paul. Anxiously waiting for the hostess to seat us, or flustered, marching out of the trunk of a van, arms swinging up and down. The more I got to know him, the more I realized you were just a closeted Jew.
In my soul, somebody say, somebody sing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Caught up in my soul. Somebody say, somebody sing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Caught up in my soul. Somebody say, somebody sing.
has always been an independent self-starter with energy and ambition, a real I-can-get-it-done person. He's also loyal, empathetic, and kind. This is no doubt due to him spending so much time with my parents, who provided so much time with him, so much support for him when he was growing up, and Bob's parents, who he lived with for a time after college.
I had the pleasure of watching Paul grow up, and he was such a smart kid and such a precocious kid, and I have so many memories that make me smile to this day, from when he would correct the adults in the room with his knowledge of nature and animals when he was, 7 or 8. I had the opportunity to ask Paul about this wonderful Hannah that we'd been hearing so much about from Lorna and Bob, and his response was instant and unequivocal. Big beaming smile, that trademark smile of his. She's wonderful, she's fantastic, you have to meet her.
We always knew Paul would achieve something great. You know, we waited a while, and then we waited a while, and then we waited a little bit longer. And then one day he said, I think I found somebody that I might stay with. We're so thrilled to have Hannah in our family. We're so thrilled that you guys happened to find each other, of all interesting things, during the fog of COVID, which is something in and of itself. And the fact that you stuck together and have made a great life together, and we know your life will continue to be even better together.
I'm so uplifted by the many long life friends you have cultivated through these wonderful experiences. I was so proud of you at Governor Newsom's inauguration and all your continuing professional accomplishments. I marvel at your inner and outer beauty, at your profound emotional strength and insight, at your caring heart and kind soul, and at the incredible friend, sister, daughter, and family member you are. I also marvel at your chosen life partner. Paula has woven into the fabric of this family seamlessly, as though he has always been a lifelong member.
We're so happy he met Hannah, and from the first time I saw them together, I knew he was over the moon. She was the one, and he told me so. Hannah has every quality that any mom would ever want for her son.
I saw the way that Hannah brought out a lightness in Paul, how she saw him to his core and allowed him to truly be himself. There was a brightness to him in her presence that only a romantic partner can draw out.
Mom loved Paul right away. One of my fondest memories is the effort she put in for that dinner with Lorna and Bob. She was not doing well, and she made every effort. It was wild. And when she took me aside to have the discussion of what to do after she died, 75% of it was about this wedding. She knew, and she loved Paul, and for good reason. If she could have seen those vows, I was so proud of you, Hannah, and you, Paul. It was incredible, and I just can only imagine how she would feel. Love you guys so much.
You are the most natural compliment to Hannah I could have ever imagined. You are so hyper-responsible, so organized, so thoughtful, so devoted to my sister. You are so sweet and playful with our kids. They were calling you Uncle Paul long before you were officially Uncle Paul. I know Aaron alluded to this during the ceremony, but watching you take care of Hannah while she was taking care of our mom will always stay with me. Hannah, in many ways, was our mom's primary caretaker. And I'm not sure I ever thanked you for all the love you poured into her and all the moments you were physically there. It's hard not to invoke our mom and all that I see in you. Oh, thanks, sweetie. Hands, in this moment where I know deeply in my soul she is here. She lives on in us in treasured moments like these. I hope you can grant yourself permission for this moment to feel both complete and incomplete at the same time. I wish you a life with beautiful kids Yes, Paul, more than one. As much as we love how you turned out, we collectively feel strongly about two. Cheers to a beautiful life. You are so deserving of this moment and of each other, and we love you.
The amazing friends and family they've surrounded themselves with tonight are a testament to the strength of their relationship and how much we all share in their love. I wish you both a lifetime of joy, laughter, and love as husband and wife.